Oh, that stinks. Sorry, I didn't prepare for this. Wait. Oh, that stinks. So hello everybody. This is me, and I have my Star Wars tie. If you didn't know that. So yeah, here is New Year's Eve. In a few hours. What hours? I forgot. It's supposed to be 2 hours left, actually. Actually, almost an hour. So that means almost 1 hour left, and then it's New Year's Eve. 2017. Was it a good year? I mean, I consider it better than 2016, but that's because we didn't hear a lot more crap from Donald Trump this year. Well, it's still pretty bad even with Donald Trump more in the news, but I felt like last year was really violent. But it's not that bad. It wasn't that bad. I mean, 2017 was still bad, kind of. I would probably consider it almost bad, but there were some good things here and there that I did like. So let's talk about the year. We'll talk about the politics, because why not? So politics, we all know, it started with Obama. Man, I really miss that guy. He was pretty cool. Although he is like coming back from I guess a little retirement, but he's just like talking and stuff. That's all he's doing now, though. But still, it started off with President Obama, and like the beginning, it started with him giving his farewell address. Then a few days after that, it's Donald Trump sworn in as president. So yeah. So at the beginning of the year, I was like so hopeful that I think I was too overconfident. I think I was so overconfident, and I was too blinded that I couldn't really see with my own eyes. Seriously, I would say I was like asleep for 4 months. Sorry about the music downstairs. But I was like asleep for 4 months until May, when someone was talking about like, hey, here's, I was just having a little conversation during work and stuff, and he said we were just talking about history and stuff. Then it went to Trump because of around that time Comey and maybe like Watergate echoes. Sorry, but Watergate echoes and stuff, and we've all felt, we felt that, and I kind of felt like that maybe it's a little issue, but then then we discussed and we talked about it, then we talked about how he's kind of, I forgot, but it kind of like led to he said if he's like racist because if he's not really racist, then why would he go after Barack Obama's dang it, forgot accomplishments? Like, why is he going after them? Why is he destroying his legacy? And he was right. He is destroying his legacy, actually. He literally is just seriously, if you look through this entire administration, only one achievement I can think of that he's actually made, and that was at the end of the year. That's kind of sad, but then again, if people yell at you all day and he's just, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna soon walk. Dang it! Dang it! I'm soon gonna stop talking about politics in this video because I feel like that in itself deserves a video of its own, and it would probably take like 1 hour. But I'll give you a brief recap. This is what the years basically was. Trump does something bad, we all yell about it. He makes a tweet that distracts us from it, then we all yell about that tweet. Then when he does something and fails at it, we yell about it, gets another tweet. It's basically that. Now I'm not saying, now I'm sorry if I sounded a little harsh saying that he fails at something. I mean, he does, I guess, try. I mean, the beginning of the year started with his travel ban, and we had that, like, we had to go through 3 travel bans until it's finally, like, I guess legal, because now I haven't heard anything else after, like, the judges, like, stopped blocking it, so now it's, so I guess it's not legal, I guess. So maybe that's another accomplishment? I guess it is. Yeah, I'm guessing that's another accomplishment. So he made 2 accomplishments I can think of. But, you know, politics was pretty nasty, actually. You know, it was really nasty, to be honest. Looking back, I don't really like it. This is probably not another good year. Although I will say a nice thing to Trump, because if it was not for him, I probably would have not gotten to really into politics, because I did like politics, but I was kind of bored. But when the election of 2016 came around, I was starting to get more and more invested. Like, you know, looking a close eye. It felt like a movie. You know, at the beginning I was like bored, and then as it gone on near the climax, I was like, oh my god, I get more interested. But sadly, the climax, we all know what the climax is. He wins, you know. I mean, I just wish he was better. I just wish he was. But we'll move away from him, I think. I think I need to think of one more thing. What was I thinking to say? I said I was going to do a Donald Trump impressions video. I don't think I'm going to make it, because, you know, I'm kind of done with it, like, trying to do that. I mean, I will make it one day, maybe January 20th. But basically, in a recap, his first year in office probably wasn't the best. I mean, in all the interviews I heard, like, we did more than anything else. Well, does writing too many tweets count as doing more? Because then you win. And, you know, I guess we'll end it off right there. But yeah, so we're moving on from politics, and let's talk about, like, recent events. Yikes, the recent events was probably a lot worse than like what we're going through with Donald Trump and all that. I don't know where to begin, but there's so much violence that it's kind of shocking how much violence that I've noticed. I mean, but what's also sad is, like, by the end of we've had this violence that has continued from, well, we have violence before, we all know that, but the violence has, I think, gotten a bit too out of control, because now I feel like every month there's going to be, like, the violence of the month. Like, 1 month we'll get maybe an explosion happened. We'll worry about that for a month. Then, oh no, a fire. We worry about that for a month. And then there's a shooting, and then it continues on and on. It feels like a pattern now. Kind of getting sick of that. But what's sad is, like, in October, like, when the Las Vegas shooting happened, I felt like kind of got used to it, while I kind of got shocked. It's just not good enough, and I feel like The violence, I think, has gone way out of control, especially with Charlottesville. God, that one's really bad. And some other events like the Me Too movement, which has spawned off from the Weinstein scandal. I think from that, because it went big after the Weinstein scandal. Because before that, I didn't really hear anything about the Me Too movement until like after the Weinstein scandal. What else? Now, what else? I have like lots of things. Kind of like so much has happened. I don't think I can name them all. Like I'll talk about me a bit, but not yet. So what else? So yeah, I said violence and events and stuff. Maybe I should move lighthearted because I know there's like so much bad stuff has happened. Oh, now I remember. Like despite all this violence, things aren't that bad. 'Cause 2017, we actually seen the diminish of ISIS. Actually, ISIS is now going down. Oh, excuse me for a second. Wait. Sorry about that. But yeah, we seen ISIS falling. Like it's starting to be in rough shape. Like they just lost their capital actually, like maybe 1 month ago, or I think it's recently. So, yeah, ISIS is starting to decrease now because I remember in 2016, like at the beginning of 2016, they were like saying that ISIS won't be taken down that year. It's probably gonna be. I think it's going to be taken down either 2018. I think by the end or middle of 2018, we're gonna see it destroyed. Like maybe I would predict. I'm going to predict. I'm going to predict at what month will I predict its downfall? Could be longer because you never know. They seem to always pop out every time they start dying. Like, have you guys noticed that? Every time, like, a terrorist group that we taken on starts dying, a new one just pops up. So for ISIS, I think it'll be taken down by fall. Or it could be next year, or maybe never. What's another thing? Well, it seems, So let's talk about pop culture before I get to YouTube. So, with pop culture, we started seeing this, kind of good actually, but the pop culture I want to talk about is, not Donald Trump. Oh man, I'm sorry. Because, late night shows started to get an increase. They started seeing a big increase because of, or popularity because of lots of material they're getting now. But, I'm gonna talk about movies because that has affected me more than any other pop culture. Like movies, because do you wanna know something? Movies is the only real big thing that I feel like has been good. Wait for a second, sorry. Wait for a second. Oh. I'll be right back for a second. Sorry. But yeah, like I was saying, I feel like nah, it's not good enough. Like I was saying though, movies are, I think, the biggest positive I have seen this year. Everything else is not good. Like movies, every movie I've seen this year has been good or great. The first movie I saw this year was the Lego Batman movie in theaters. Actually, wait a minute. Wait, stop. Sorry, it's my cousins and, you know, privacy issues and stuff. I can't have that. Alright. But yeah, this year, movies have been great. It all started with Rogue One. Because I watched that in January and I saw that in theaters. It was not that bad. I really loved it at first, but I started seeing the problems and it's okay. Could have been better, but not bad. It's pretty good. But but that's where it started. It started with Star Wars and now it's going to end with Star Wars. But I'll get to that later. So the next movie I saw was the Lego Batman movie. Good movie. I really liked it. Had lots of heart. And you know, it's pretty fun. Guardians of the Galaxy 2. Really fun as well, but also had heart and emotion to it. Another thing, what was it called? Oh yeah, Wonder Woman. Another good movie. It was really great, actually. I was, like, when reviews started coming out saying, like, it's good, I was like, huh, it's really good. People seem to like it. It's actually DC's, like, biggest hit since The Dark Knight, actually. Because they haven't had any hits since that. What's another movie? Oh, that fell. Sorry, guys, I just noticed something fell. But, what else? Dang it. Pirates of the Caribbean. Another good movie. I didn't think it was bad. I really liked it. Yeah, I actually was expecting it to be okay. You know, I didn't like the fourth Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but it was pretty good. Another movie. What else? There was another movie I saw. I think that's it. I think that's it that I know, besides the other movie I'm going to talk about. Star Wars. That's the last movie I saw in theaters this year. But that is the most unique, most beautiful, and most... I can't describe it. It's really great. It was amazing. I suggest you see it right now. Seriously. You should see it. Now, okay, so before I move on from movies, and Star Wars is probably, The Last Jedi is probably my favorite Star Wars movie, and that title was originally held to Revenge of the Sith. I don't know, I have to watch it again and maybe see. But there has been some controversy over it because of fans are not really happy. Check on Rotten Tomatoes and you'll see about more than half of them, or a bit less than half, are not pleased with The Last Jedi. And I guess I could see that coming because you know, because there was so much things added to the movie, and I think there were too many twists and stuff, and so much going on that I think people weren't able to follow it along. And maybe because I think the fan theories were starting to... There was too many fan theories, I feel like. I think that's another factor. I'm not saying it's the biggest factor, but I think there were many factors that led into this. Because I think the biggest factor is the plot. There's too much going on. I think seeing it first, you'd get confused. I got a bit confused, but when I walked out, I kind of understood it. It was really made, though. And I was thinking to myself, like, did I like the characters? Yes. Did the plot make sense? I was iffy on that, but I liked it. And a non-important thing, but was the score good? Yeah. Better than Force Awakens. Because it was okay. I didn't like it, but I liked Rogue One's music better. But I think I like this one better. But, oh, I thought it was snowing. But, yeah. The Last Jedi, I think, fans are angry. People are saying it killed the Star Wars franchise. I don't think that's true. Well, if they think it ruined Star Wars for them, then fine, but I don't think it killed the Star Wars franchise. Because Star Wars is still thriving, even off of this, and The Last Jedi made lots of money. I think by the time 2018 comes around, I think it's going to make it to the top 3. Although it has recently, just now it's starting to slump down. Because it was recently, like a few days ago, it was like starting to slowly crawl up, then just immediately went up. But now it's starting to slump as an article. But yeah, it's kind of surprising because I was like, oh, it's not going as high as I thought it would be, but I guess it doesn't matter. It's actually in the top 3 for Star Wars movies made, but you know. But The Last Jedi is pretty good. You guys should go see it. And yeah, what else? Yep, I'm excited for 2018. In fact, I think many people are excited for 2018. You have the Avenger movie coming out, the Infinity War movie coming out. You have Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. You have Aquaman. The Han Solo movie. And there's so much more. Those are a few I can think of. But there's so much more. Now, DC, I don't think is going to get involved here because the reason is, I think they were originally going to have the Flash movie this year, and next year, and the Batman movie. But they can't now because of some problems going on with the production. It's got kind of confusing here and there, but now I remember. Another movie I saw was Justice League. That movie's pretty good. You guys should go see it. Now, it's not the best DC movie. I think it's still pretty good though. Sorry about that. But yeah. Next thing. I'm kidding. YouTube. We're gonna talk about YouTube, then we'll talk about me. But YouTube, I think, in my eyes, I think it did worse this year than the year before. Now, I'm not saying it's going bad. It's going pretty good. But I just watched a video recently talking about how YouTube's starting to slump because of these controversies and stuff, and that's not a good sign, but it doesn't mean it's going to end. But I think YouTube has affected old channels, because now old channels are starting to die, or they're either starting to die or they're starting to grow out. Because some channels are starting to people are either moving on from YouTube, or they're just gonna end it because their channel's starting to suffer. Basically passing the torch to the new generation, because they're right that YouTube's starting to have a transition. Pretty surprising. But one of these changes I was surprised of was one Smosh person left. Anthony left Smosh because he wanted to follow his passion and stuff. I guess he enjoyed Smosh, but I think he wanted to do more. Oh wait.
Why are you too awake? Eric already fell asleep.
Because I can stay awake. Just can you go away? Can you go away, please? Are you trying to sound like a pig? Can you go, Will, please?
Okay. Bye.
Okay, bye. Close the door.
I want to clap again and eat the cake, I guess.
Okay.
About 12.
Sorry about that. That was my cousin. Oops. That was my cousin. But, we got one of them left, and, this next one's gonna affect me, but, oh, no, don't do that. But the next one I feel like that's gonna affect me is Sky Does Minecraft, because if you guys don't know, he actually, stopped doing YouTube, or stopped playing, Minecraft because of, you know, problems and stuff. You know, he didn't start to enjoy it, and he was just doing it for the money, you know, just to help support him. But things went even worse, I guess. You know, with his I guess his wife and his child, or divorced wife or something. I don't know. You guys look into it. I haven't looked in too much into it yet. But where I'm going with this is actually like 30 minutes ago, he actually just posted a video saying that he's going to delete his channel. And that made me sad, because I was actually, right now it's actually trying to watch all of his videos. You know, because he just stopped it, and I was like, okay, let's try to watch all his videos to properly say goodbye. But now he's gonna delete it, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish it now, unless someone is able to copy his entire channel and put it on YouTube for everybody else to get it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I guess rest in peace, Sky Does Minecraft. It's gonna be canceled. It's gonna be deleted after that video, after New Year's. It's gonna be in 1 hour, I think. Yep, 1 hour. Actually, less now. 55 minutes. It's gonna be deleted. I remember. I forgot what was the first video I saw, but it got me into it. I know Watch Mojo somehow helped me get into it, but now I'm not gonna see most of it again. No more Bacon Man. No more of that. Because I liked the Bacon Man stuff and other stuff, but YouTube has been stressful this year, and he did say like there's gonna be like archives or something. So I guess that's a fair trade, but if I'm wrong on that, then goodbye, Sky. Then I really liked his channel. I didn't think it was that bad. I got bored of it, kind of. I just grew out of it. I just liked it. It was pretty good. So I guess Sky or Adam, if you're watching this, I guess enjoying YouTube life as net nobody now. I'll remember you as Sky though, just like I said in that Sky video. But yeah, there's YouTube. Kind of okay. It's okay. It's okay. But if there's another thing that came good out of this year is I guess I don't want to sound egotistical, but me, I guess, because February I started my channel, which you guys are watching right now if you're watching this video. Hopefully you are. But yeah, my channel, that's it finally happened. I imagined myself making a YouTube channel. It finally happened. I have 23 subscribers right now, and I said you know, earlier it was like last week, actually it was actually 21, and I have 2 more subscribers. Thank you to the 2 subscribers. Shout out. That's pretty good, actually. not that bad. Now, I expected a little higher, but not that bad. I'd like to thank, here are the people I'm going to thank. Because, I was able to rise the ranks with the appropriatizer. I was able to get some good help and info from my friend, Cloudbear AJ. Thank you, Orville, I guess, for... I don't know what he did, actually. I'll just say thank you to him anyway. I guess thanks, Madam. I guess I'm just giving thanks to people. I'm going to give shoutouts. Cloudbear AJ, The Appropriatizer, Isaac Evans. Dang it. What was... Animus. JTB2816. Oh, come on. Stop it. Thank you. Sorry, bad connection, but, what else? Dang it. JTB2816, Peachlock Cove, Colemanstein. Dang it. I think that's many people I can think of. Sorry if I missed your name. Let me know in the comments. You know, go look at their channels. Well, Orville doesn't have a channel, but I'll still thank him. What else? So, yeah. Most of what I've done for my channel came from those people. Mostly from Cloudbear AJ and The Appropriatizer, though. Because, those two, they helped me with, talking about good quality content and, you know, what to do and how to be careful and stuff. Because you need to be careful on the internet. You know, and, I did reach some problems, but, you know, it worked out. My channel isn't... So, overall, I like to call my channel an okay. Because it's not that bad. The quality may be mediocre, but I try my best, okay? That's probably why I'm giving it an okay, because I tried my best. I gave my best effort. Sometimes I was a bit lazy, but you know, I think I hit a big milestone because I did learn lots of things. I've improved. I've also expanded upon from Facebook to Instagram to Twitter. Yeah, I also expanded to Roblox. I mean, I keep expanding myself to other social medias. That may be a bad thing. I don't think I'm going to expand any farther than that. Maybe some games I will, but besides that, I don't think anymore. My channel is starting to thrive, actually. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to be a big hit, but, you know, with YouTube, you never know. Could happen, but I don't think it's going to happen. But, I'll tell you my New Year's resolution later. Not in this video, but later, like, maybe in an hour. In an hour, but, by the time, if you're watching this in, like, the future, you can probably see it after this video. And, what else? Yeah, I learned lots of things, actually. Stop motion. I learned about stop motion, and, learned about how for good lighting. And this room is not the good place for that, but downstairs is, like, not good place right now because they're, like, you know, partying downstairs. Another thing. What's another good thing? I guess how to make good vlogs, you should never shake a camera, and you know, just make ideas, make good ideas, and try to execute them really well and as good as you can. So those are my advice to people who need help with YouTube, which is, you probably know this, work hard, love the stuff that you're making, and try to make it as good as possible, and have a great idea. Those are probably 4 things. I might add a 5th one, and that is, and try to make it comfortable for you, because you shouldn't try to do the impossible. Now you could try test your limits, but I don't think you should go far, like too far, because I think that hasn't worked well with YouTubers in the past, especially now, because You shouldn't be something you're not. Like Sky does Minecraft, he I guess he enjoyed it at first, but I guess it started going downward. But that doesn't, but if you're not enjoying YouTube, maybe you should stop or take a little break. Rest for a while, like maybe a week or so. Then come back, or if you really don't like it, then maybe you should stop. Tell people that you're gonna leave and done. But there that goes. My channel, I think, has grown. I think it's improving, and I think by next year, I think it's gonna improve even more. And I think I'm gonna find out new tricks. I don't know what my next video is gonna be after the New Year's resolution video, but I don't think it's gonna be. I think that's it. I don't know what it is, but I think that's it. But yeah. Hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like and comment and subscribe, I guess. And Happy New Year's. And enjoy the new year. What can you do to help improve the year? Now, don't tell me your New Year's resolution in this video. Do that in the next video. Because why not? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that video. And I'll see you later. Bye.